There's a nice feature in Visual Studio 2017 that helps fix coding errors. To be more specific, it helps with errors that result when the code refers to types that are not referenced in your project assemblies. Before writing any code, I'll build my solution to ensure that I've synced the necessary NuGet packages for this branch. Then I'll open up this tipdemo.cs file and I'll write my code here in this method called example code. Before I do that, let's talk about a bug in Visual Studio. Let's look at the version of Visual Studio I'm currently in. I'm using version 15.8.4. I tried to do this in version 15.8.7 and it didn't work, so keep that in mind. So here's some code where I'm attempting to use this class called TourSource. This class does exist in my project. It's over here, but it's not in scope. So in Visual Studio, I get the light bulb icon, and I can resolve this by adding a using statement or by fully qualifying the type name. I'll choose the first option. Now I can see that the text turns a light blue color, so I know it's in scope. And I can get my instance of my tour class. This feature has been in Visual Studio forever. The next feature I'm showing you is new, and it's off by default. So I want to work with a JSON serializer. So I want to use a class that takes an instance of a .NET type and turns it into a JSON string, like this. So the class I'm looking for is JSON convert. Now this class does not exist in my project. It does not exist in my references, but it does exist in a NuGet package. So when I hover over this and look at the light bulb, I'll see this option down here to install the NuGet package. The name of the NuGet package is, let me get that up again. Sometimes this window is a little bit difficult to see. Let me try it one more time. Install the package newtonsoft.json. Now this is off by default. If you don't see this on your computer, let me show you how to enable it. That's the point of this tip. Go to Tools and go to Options. Then go to Text Editor, C#, Advanced, and check this item. Suggest usings for types in NuGet packages. Okay, now I will go back here and actually install the package. So I've got two choices. I can install with the package manager, which just brings up the Visual Studio Package Manager. I click on the browse icon. Essentially, this is just pre-populated the search box. I choose the item and click install. Switch back to my code. You see that I've installed newtonsoft.json, and now I should be able to go in here and resolve this by adding a using statement. And then I can go here and choose one of the methods. In this case, it's serialize object, pass it an instance of my tour class, and I'm done. For my last demonstration, I'll show you how to use the other option. In this case, I won't even write more code than just the name of the type that I'm interested in using. It's called mapper. I'll look at the light bulb over here this time. This time the tool windows are not obscuring each other. So this time I'll choose to find and install latest version, and then it just goes out and finds the latest NuGet package and goes ahead and installs it. In this case, I'm looking for a NuGet package called AutoMapper. I see that's been added. And now you can see that my type has turned to the blue color, so I know it's in scope. So this feature will recommend installing the specific NuGet package to handle the unrecognized type that is encountered within the editor. So that's the feature. It's certainly better than wandering around NuGet looking for the package. I recommend you enable it to speed up your productivity.